Did you change something in OBS?
No.
Screen.
Which chat am I going to see? Am I going to see both of them or just
both of them? But I don't know.
Yeah.
Since I haven't actually seen that work yet. I think you're actually. You're already live on YouTube. So
let me see if I...
people can see you. And then you have to go over to start Facebook like you do any other time.
I'm
So you should be on YouTube right now. You're already live on YouTube.
Oh, yep, I am. Oh. Okay. No, you had just fixed the light there, so I look like... Oh, maybe not. I thought I was a little chunky there for a second, but nope, I'm not.
Stream strength looks good.
All right, so there we go. And I was trying to see if I saw anything on here. How come I don't see it on here?
Which one? On YouTube?
Let's see. Wait. Whoops. Now, am I on Facebook too? Looks like it.
To start Facebook.
Oh. Over here, go live. Oh.
Yes.
I need to put in
I'll show you as going live on Facebook.
not yet.
Huh? Did you not start it? You have to start that one separately.
I am. Yep. Okay. I would think that I would be able to see me live on here.
That's what I'm saying. I don't see you.
No, on YouTube.
That's what I'm saying. I don't see you live on YouTube. Just make sure there's not another button on there you need to push on the YouTube.
It says live. It says one watching. I don't even know who that is. It says I'm live on Facebook, but I have no picture. It's black.
Didn't you have a picture when you pushed go live?
Mm-hmm. I did. Anybody see me on Facebook? Facebook peeps, and I'm circling there. But I'm live Oh, Karen says she's not home yet, but see, I'm live. I can see it on my phone.
What is that?
It's my phone. It's Facebook on my phone.
Okay, as long as it's working.
I just don't see my. No, Karen says she's not home. Karen, you can see me, right? Hi, Mindy. Trying to get some, and Aaron. Hi, everybody. I'm trying to get some things situated with the camera and hey, if you can hear me, give me some thumbs up. If you can see me, YouTube anymore. And get all situated here. Hi, Aaron. Hey, Mindy. Who else is on? Karen, she says she's not home yet, so maybe she's watching in the car. Thank you, Aaron. Aaron just had an anniversary trip and went to some special places with her husband I saw on Facebook. Okay, Karen. Take your time getting home. Still trying to get things working on Facebook. I'm supposed to be doing these streams in 2 places, on my Facebook page and my YouTube channel. And I'm hoping, it says I'm live, so let's see what happens. It still says I was going.
I just turned it off, turned it back on.
Oh, is that what that was? Okay.
Yeah, it's still not saying it's connected, but appears to be.
This is very weird. Oh, wow. I can see the chat on my phone. Oh, goodness. I can see the chat there. If you're on the YouTube, this is for my YouTube subscribers. Please let me know who you are, where you're from in the chat. I will be bound.
I still don't see it on YouTube.
You don't see it on YouTube? Okay.
I don't see you being live at all.
Yeah. Try to figure that out. Hold on just a second, gang. And okay, it says 1 watching. Are you logged? Or is that you?
No, because I can't see that you're alive. I didn't get a notification that you're alive. I got nothing.
Well, it says 1 watching. If that is whoever's listening, if you can. Oh, I didn't think I counted. Oh, goodness. This is interesting. I hope everyone's having a good weekend. Who is, I've been seeing a lot of people have had their kids already go back to school. I am not ready for school. And, of course, we homeschool, so we're starting in September. Okay, Erin says she's watching on Facebook. So that's good. I can see all of you guys on Facebook and in the chat. Is the volume okay? I'm assuming. Yeah. Hi, Jennifer. Welcome to the Recycled Mom Chat. I think this is your first time with us. So it's good to see you in the chat. So Erin, are your kids going to Christian school? I didn't think you were homeschooling. Okay, Mindy gave me a thumbs up. Says everything looks good. Okay, here's the chat over here. Okay, so I'm monitoring some things on my laptop and on my phone, so I apologize for looking down. And also, I have notes sitting in my lap for some things that I wanted to discuss tonight. So we're just going to take a few more minutes and play around with some technology. And just to let you know, JT, my technology hubby, all things geeky. Oh. Okay, Aaron, 2 are home. Okay. I think Mindy's homeschooling this year. Is that right? Are you homeschooling one or both?
You sure there's not something we have to do to start YouTube?
I
know it says it's live, but
I have no idea what
I don't see any problems, and I see that I don't see any video either.
Uh-oh.
Bring it.
I just hit the stream now thing.
What stream
Oopsie. At that thing over there. It looks like it probably just restarted me. It said, welcome back, Recycled Mom. Oh, duh. Never mind. I see people bouncing on and off on Facebook too. I apologize. If you can just give me just a few more minutes. It's 8:07. I'm very conscious of the time. If it's a school night, I don't want to keep you up late. Hey, if you guys, since this is on my Facebook page, go ahead and share. Hey, Becky. Becky Renard is watching. Go ahead and hit the share button and share it with your friends on your pages. We can help get the word out on Facebook anyway. Aaron says 2 are home. Okay, so you're 2. Oh, I already said that one. So, all right. And,
You don't have it set to private or anything, do you?
I don't know where I would see that.
Scroll down.
It is on private. How did it get there? Okay, I just set it to public. And all changes saved. Okay, so hopefully we should see it. I think we found our YouTube issue, so. Okay. So for those of you that were just joining in on Facebook, I had just asked a general question while I'm waiting for to get some of this technology figured out. Am I there?
Now it shows it's on.
Okay, great. Oh, great. We're live on YouTube as well. Success! Facebook and YouTube simultaneously. Let's go. Bring it on. But anyway, I had just asked a question. I know that I have some friends, and most of them are that are down in the southern states, and things like like Atlanta, Georgia, Florida, maybe. They have already started school. They started school like last week, like on Wednesday, and I'm telling you that it's just way too early for me. But they also said that they ended before Memorial Day, so I mean they've had at least 2 full months of summer break. But for me, I am totally not ready to start till after Labor Day. No way, Jose. So, all right. So, I would like to talk about, I don't even have a title set up on this thing on YouTube. It says multi-stream test. That would have been the one you tested it last time.
Maybe that was one.
Yes, I'll put on here. I have a title or a topic that I wanted to talk about, which was one major tip. If you want behavior change in your life, if you want to be a real life superhero, if you want to up your performance, and this is just for every day. This is every day, being revived to thrive. Then I have one tip for you that I believe is going to really change, make a huge behavior change. It's going to shift your focus. It's going to make a huge shift in your life, and it's this one thing. Are you ready? And if you hear a dog barking, I'm sorry. Hopefully we've shut off all the sound up here, I hope. So, but this one tip is going to make a huge shift, and that is stop checking your phone the first hour of your day. How many of you give me a thumbs up, or actually put a thumbs up in the chat, or do like the little hand thing or something, in the chat down below. How many of you check your phone as soon as you wake up, or within that first hour that you wake up? How many of you are checking your phone? Okay, I'm gonna put a hands up for me, because that is me. Where's my thumbs up? Give me my thumbs up. I know that now I use my phone to wake me up in the morning. So yes, my phone is my alarm. And I go downstairs and I let the dogs out, and while they're out doing their business, sometimes they take some time. I'm already, scrolling through Facebook, or I'm scrolling through Instagram, and what we are doing, if this is you, what we are doing is training ourselves to react to things. Are we not? So, hey, those of you on YouTube that I see, Mindy's on YouTube. Hey, Mindy. Great. So, yeah, tell me who you are, where you're from on YouTube. Jennifer. Oh, Jennifer has a thumbs up as well. There's a quote that somebody had said when I was listening to a motivational keynote speech, and he said, "You sell your sovereignty and your power by checking your phone that first hour of the day." That kind of hit me. I'm selling my sovereignty. I'm selling out the first hour of the day before I even got started. I'm selling out. And he also said, you win the day when you win the first hour of the day. And I thought this would really take some practice for me to not check my phone the first hour of the day. Now, for me, I'm up, and I really don't count my day starting until my husband leaves for work, because a lot of you know what I do, but for those of you that don't, my husband leaves for work. He has a commute into the city, into DC, so he leaves at 4:40 in the morning. He gets up at 4, and I help him get out the door by helping him with, having breakfast ready, so he can just kind of get ready, do his thing, and leave, right? So he can make the most of his travel time. So I get up a little bit before he gets up, I let the dogs out so there's no craziness, and then I'm helping him get ready. So I really don't start my day until after he leaves. So for me, the first hour of the day would start at 5 o'clock. And that's usually when I would start doing some devotions and some quiet time, before the kids get up. I have some of that time to check social media and do some things, blog posts or whatever. Well, I'm actually not even blogging anymore. Now it's more video and podcast. And then the kids would get up, and, they're getting ready with breakfast and stuff. And then we would start homeschool. So, hey, Rachel, I'm so glad you joined. So glad you made it. Rachel, the question that we asked, which everybody used to give a thumbs up or the little hand signal in the chat, little hand signal, the hand raising. Let me know if you are one that checks your phone first hour of the day. So either as soon as you get up, or check your phone the first hour of the day. So when we are going to reclaim the first hour of our day. So what are you going to do the first hour of your day if you're not checking your phone? Do you need to check your phone? No. I bet that when you get up, depending on what your schedule is like, what your life is like, I bet when you get up, you can, if you're using your phone for your alarm, just turn it off and let it go. You get up, and if you are one that has to, you get up and you take a shower and you're getting ready and that kind of thing, don't check your phone. Don't check your phone. You get up, use that time for even, when you're getting ready in the shower, make your bed. That's actually something else that is a huge shift in your focus and your mindset for the day. Spending time in devotions or prayer or some kind of other thing that is positive and motivating for you. If prayer and devotions or reading Bible is not your thing, that's okay. It is for me. That's also something that is a huge mind shifter. Let's see, Rachel. We will be driving because Eric has to work overnight at the water plant. So I will be mostly listening. Okay, Rachel. Rachel raised her hand. Okay, she's one too. I remember, I thought she said that a while back. We want to set up our environment for success. And when we are getting up and we're checking our phones first thing in the morning, all we are doing is training ourselves to react to things. You're scrolling through, you're having some kind of an emotional reaction to something, good or bad. Either way, you're having some kind of an emotional reaction. You click a like, you click a heart, maybe you make a comment. You start to form opinions. Maybe you see things. This is back to school time. For a lot of people, I was mentioning earlier, some of my friends down in the southern states have started school already. And what do you see on Facebook and Instagram this time of year? You see everyone's back to school pictures, what the kids are wearing to school. They have all these little creative first day of school pictures, and they have the kids holding the signs. And or if for homeschool, this is totally the season where everyone starts showing off their homeschool rooms. I was just talking to another lady this afternoon at lunch, and we were talking about if we had separate homeschool rooms, or how we got started, how our vision of homeschool was, and how it ended up being. And this is that time of year that is very hard for me, because I see all of these other moms, this is my craft room, and this is, how I got everything color coded and all that in my homeschool room, or, I have all of this stuff and it's beautifully decorated and it's all, color coordinated storage and all that stuff. And I'm like, I got like a tote over here that has books in it. We do homeschool on the couch. We might have a little corner area that someone's using a computer, and they have a computer desk over there, but it's around the kitchen table. I mean, it's totally not what I'm seeing. So I kind of avoid everything this year. So I said all that to say, hi, Jenny. Welcome to the chat. I said all of that is that when we're checking our phones first thing in the morning, we are robbing ourselves, and we are robbing ourselves of a positive mindset. We're creating a behavior where we are just becoming people that are reacting to things. Let's gain this first hour back of our day so that we can get a jump start to positivity and have a successful mindset for whatever it is that we do during the day. This is one huge step that will make a difference. Some of you noticed that I talked like last week about making your bed. Making your bed is a huge, creates this sense of accomplishment. It just sets you up for success. You start with success, and then you come at the end of the day and you come back to success. That's how making your bed is. It's just something about making it feel accomplished. It's something you've already done for the day. It's feeling put together. It's all kinds of things for different people. But you win the day when you win the first hour of your day, and staying away from your phone that first hour of the day, leaving the world where it is. We don't need to check our phone right away. We just don't. We want to set up our environments. We want to set up triggers that will promote the behavior that we want. Okay, and let's see. We want to have oh, here it is. That's the other thing I wanted to talk to you about is okay, so develop a pattern of or a ritual or however you want in the morning. So I already said you get up. If the first thing you do is take a shower, you take a shower. It's one thing that my husband does every day is he's up, he's in the shower, he's dressed, he's downstairs. I mean, he has a routine every morning, right? And then on his drive to work, he's got hour and a half of commuting time. And he's got his own things that he does, but he's got a routine, and that he's right in the groove every day. For me, my routine's a little different, but when I sit down to actually start my hour for the day, there's time set aside for quiet time, prayer time. One of the other things that I had just read recently was about drinking a glass of water in the morning. And now I go right for the coffee, but drinking a full glass of water in the morning and one before you go to bed. Who knew, right? But it's cleansing. It starts the body off right, flushing out toxins from the night, that kind of thing. It helps jumpstart your digestive system, your metabolism, all of that. Drinking a glass of water, and then drinking a full glass of water also before you go to bed. Now, maybe an hour before you go to bed, not at bedtime. So prayer time, quiet time, whatever works for you. Spend some time reading. For me, it's reading a proverb every day. And another thing I might be studying in the Bible, another section or that I'm in. It could be. Oh, Karen says she's back. Hey, Karen. It could be whatever for you. Spend some time, not just a little, Hail Mary prayer. Spend some time in that. Also begin to write. I write an affirmation statement. I just started doing this. So my affirmation statement is an I am statement. And all of you know I've been on this I am kick, I guess, or this theme since the beginning of this year, since about March. March is when I started doing the I am campaign that I had a lot of women participate in. But what follows I am is your it's like your whatever happens after I am, it determines your destiny. So you can, I am loyal. I am compassionate. I am honest. And these are things that I just talked about last week in our private group chat on the Recycled Mom Facebook group, which is a private group, which if you are on my Facebook page, you go up to the top, there's a blue button that says visit group. You just tap on that button and you can go over to the Facebook group and ask to join, and I will approve you. Some other things besides an affirmation statement. I am Wonder Woman. I am confident. These are things that you tell yourself. You're telling the truth about yourself because we are so good at saying negative things about ourselves. So we want to train ourselves to tell the truth about ourselves and not focus on anything negative. Some other things you can do, writing out 3 things that you need to do to focus on for the day. So these are just some things in the morning. But again, you can do all of this when you put the phone down and don't check it. The world's going to be there. Facebook's going to be there. Social media of whatever, Twitter, Instagram, whatever you're on, it's all going to be there. Okay, so what you're going to do is by not doing this the first hour of the day, you're going to be retraining yourself, retraining your brain, creating a new habit, and it's creating a positive environment that's going to set you up for success. Because, and I'm saying all of this because there is such a thing as digital dementia and Facebook depression or social media depression. These are real things. These are things, especially, I think my light is falling, JT. Yep. Sorry, everybody. I had a light emergency. So if you're still with me and you're on Facebook, give me some thumbs up or some hearts or something so I know that you're still there. I see I have YouTube watchers. I have Mindy and Karen. Good to see you on YouTube. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for support. Don't forget, if you're on YouTube, don't forget to hit the like button, please, on the video. That actually helps me out. Watch time helps me out. So when you stay on and watch, that helps. That does show support, and it's all algorithm games. So anyway, on Facebook, if you're still with me, give me some likes, some thumbs up, or some hearts to let me know that you're still with me and you're still listening. So back to digital dementia. That is a thing. And let me tell you why. Okay. We have these smartphones, we have technology, and I am not here to bash technology because I like to use it. I like to, use it for fun, for, information. But what we have with our smartphones is that we have our smartphones doing a lot of things for us, which is good. But what is happening is that we are letting it do too much for us. We're outsourcing our brains to our smart devices, and we are losing our muscle strength. Our brain is a muscle. You've all heard the term use it or lose it, right? So if you haven't played piano for a while, you tend to lose the dexterity and the reaction time and all that. You haven't forgotten, the basics of playing the piano and that kind of thing, but you can't play like you used to. When you don't work out for a while, it does not, and you know this if you've been to the gym or you've been a runner or, someone who's been working out a lot or exercising a lot, and you go on vacation, let's say, and you're not doing your exercise, like that, you can lose it. You lose your muscle strength, you lose your flexibility. It's a thing. It's the same thing with your brain. When you're not using it, it tends to get a little fuzzy and foggy. And so when you start to experience these things of not being able to remember things, or you say, okay, I plug in all my phone numbers into my phone. If you're like me, and way back when I was like in high school, I had lots. How many phone numbers? Let me ask you all this. Did you have memorized when you were in high school? Or, well, I don't know. How long have phones been out? These things have been out for what? Yeah, smartphones, what have they been around? About 10 years or so? Okay, so before smartphones, how many phone numbers did you guys actually have memorized? And I got to thinking about this. When I was, let's say, even like back in high school, college, I had like my mom's work phone number memorized because that's where I could always get a hold of her. But I had that memorized. I had my social number memorized, my driver's license number memorized, credit card number memorized, my dad's phone number. What other phone numbers? I had let's see, so I had lots of phone numbers that I had memorized. And now a lot of people can't even remember their own cell phone number. One is because they don't call it, but there's a lot of numbers we just don't know anymore. I know, I've got a lot of numbers memorized, but I don't have as many memorized as I did because we keep plugging all of these things into our devices. Now, my generation, we tend to not have digital dementia as much as some of the younger generation behind us is having. So they are having where the phones are doing all the thinking for them. In fact, now you've got things where you can just tell, you can ask Siri to do this. GPS, that's another thing. I used to have, memorize places, or I'd be able to use a map and be able to use my sense of direction and use these things. But now it's like people can't figure their way from one end to another if they don't have GPS. They, north, south, east, west, writing down directions. People are like, what? Let me just plug it into my GPS so I don't have to think about it. These devices are thinking for us, and what happens is that we're not thinking so much. Our brain power is shrinking, and we are starting to get digital dementia, and we're getting these foggy brains way before we should ever have any kind of a foggy brain. That should not even be, even thought of until we're like, way, way into senior age. I mean, like, 80s. I'm just giving you something to think about. It got real quiet. I don't see any chat. I don't see anything happening. So it got really quiet. I know a lot of people are listening. So digital dementia was a term that was coined by a neuroscientist. And I can't even read my writing. Manfred Spitzer, pretty sure. I can't even read my own writing. So anyway, he said that it's overuse of digital technology, which can lead to cognitive decline. Senior moments with people are coming a lot earlier. We always joke about, it's my early onset Alzheimer's, or I'm having senior moments, or you go into, you're starting to forget things a lot faster. Well, I'll just plug it into my smartphone and I've got everything plugged in there. If and you've seen people that are completely lost without their cell phone. Let's not get to that point, ladies. And if gentleman is watching, well, I have a gentleman that is watching. And this is all because we are reacting to things and not responding. We are reacting to everything. The scrolling through our social media, and we're having lots of little emotional reactions to the things that we're seeing. It's not that it's all bad, but you can get fired up at watching the news, and the chat on social media can get you fired up. Somebody might say something. So anyway, I'm saying all of this is that you want behavior change. You want to you want to be a high-powered performer. You want to be an elite performer. You want to, become a better thinker, better memorizer, better holder of information. So you might be able to feel like you're on top of things. This one tip, this one thing about not checking your phone first hour of the day, and also not right before you go to bed either. So I'm going to bring it full circle. So you've got the first hour of the day, you're going to reclaim the last hour of your day as well. So you can unwind, drop the technology, drop television and whatever, and whatever else you're doing that's just, and just bring it back in and unwind before you go to bed. I like to make my bedroom a sacred place. It's certainly not a shrine or a temple, but it's a place of quiet. It's a place of rest. There's no television in here. We have a phone. I have my cell phone with me, but well now, okay, so I'm in my bedroom and we have a studio in here. However, it's used for this, but it's not, it's still, it's for resting. It's for sleeping. It's for, bringing it back in. It's a quiet place. It's a place away from all the noise, and the bustle from the house. But it's quiet up here. So there's no television up here. Because that's a huge interrupter right there is a television. How many of you have a television in your bedroom? Give me a hand. Anybody? Anybody? How many of you have a television in your bedroom? Is anybody still on? Oh, Nancy Harris was on. I don't know are you still here, Nancy? Hi, bye. I don't know where you are. If you have a television in your room, I would encourage you to try for a week, maybe 2 weeks. But for this week, don't turn it on. Don't turn it on and fall asleep watching television. Don't turn the television on the first hour of the morning. Don't look at your cell phone the first hour of the morning. Don't check any email. You don't need to do it as soon as you wake up. It's going to be there. But when you do this in the first hour of the day, you do it the last hour of the day, you're going to reclaim your life. It's going to make a huge difference in your life by doing this. So I encourage you, I challenge you to do it with me. If you can do it this week, don't check your phone first thing in the morning. Drop that habit. Focus on your quiet time, your inner peace, getting in touch with, for me, getting in touch with my Lord, and getting my mindset right, making my environment, setting it up for success. That's why I was suggesting making your bed too. We suffer. Let's see, Karen. Oh, Karen says you have one TV in the living room. Good. Yeah, I'm actually kind of surprised. I mean, with our house, I was thinking, when someone mentioned TVs in the rooms, it's like, I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, we only have one television. It's downstairs. There aren't any TVs in the kids' rooms. We've just been kind of very adamant about televisions or computers in the rooms. Everything's down in all of the common areas of our house. We have television is in the family room, which in our house it's in the family room, but you can see it from if where you sit in the kitchen. If you sit in a certain way, you can see it. I can kind of peek at it if I'm washing dishes. I can kind of see it. If you're in the room that we're using for a school area, you can kind of see it, but you wouldn't really get a good view, but you can hear it. But that's our common area. Computers are all in the common areas. And what I've really been lax, especially this summer, is the kids have been taking, an iPad or a DS or something with them upstairs. And I really want to get back to not doing that. We have to get ready to go back to school anyway, and getting back to not taking devices. Oh, Nancy is still here. Okay, great. You're listening, learning, and enjoying. Oh, great. I'm glad you joined us. But it does help you unwind. And let me go back. It starts your day. You start with a peaceful beginning, and you come back to the end of the day, a peaceful ending. There's a man that used to come visit our church. Well, we don't go to this church anymore, but he comes to visit this church all the time. His name is Byron Fox, and he's the president of Bible Truth Music in Newport News, Virginia. He's a wonderful speaker, and I remember him talking about ending his day with the Lord, and it was just him coming back to. At the end of the day, he was coming back to unwinding. And, today. Okay. He was coming back to, talking about unwinding at the end of the day. He started the day with the Lord, and he ended the day with the Lord. And I just thought, wow, that just sat with me. You're starting it right, you're ending it right. And I mean, and then the Lord is someone that I have a relationship with. And I never really thought about ending the day with the Lord. I don't know. I mean, it sounds kind of silly. Start my day with the Lord and go throughout the day, but I never thought of ending my day. I just go upstairs and go to bed because usually I'm so wiped out. By the end of the day, I'm already I've already fallen asleep on the couch and I just wake up and go to bed. So I never thought about making an intentional effort to unwind at the end of the day instead of just collapsing into bed, taking some time to unwind so I can unwind and pull back from the digital technology and the world and just leave it out there and just take that minute to just come up and just unwind. Even if it's just 30 minutes. I'll tell you, probably wouldn't take very long. I start unwinding and I'm going to be sleeping. So, I encourage you, actually, I want to know who is going to do this with me this week to not check your phone. We're going to start with baby steps. This week, to not check your phone first thing in the morning. Who's with me? Raise your hand. Give me a hand up. If you're watching the replay, go ahead and give me a thumbs up or the little hand emoji. Put that in the chat comments. Let me know who is willing, who's going to take the challenge, not checking the phone for your first hour of the day. And I would love to come back a week later and find out how everyone is doing with that, to see how, when did you actually check your phone? What was it like not checking your phone? Did you feel lost? Did you feel panicked? Were you having an anxiety attack? I don't know who I am without my phone. I would love to follow up and hear what everyone has to say. Thank you, Jennifer. I would love to know what y'all have to say. I'm going to put, if I can even find it on YouTube, I'm going to try to put an emoji in there. Oh, it just kind of chunked up on me when I did that. But I'm going to put a hand up on my social media here on Facebook and YouTube, and I'm going to put a hand up and say that I'm going to not check my phone the first hour. Other than turning my alarm off in the morning, I am not going to check my phone for that first hour. And my first hour starts at 5 a.m. So from 5 a.m., so I won't check my phone until well after 6 in the morning. And I probably won't even miss it. You know what I mean? So, all right. So, hold on. I'm going to do this on YouTube. I'm going to put my hand up on YouTube. There we go. Karen says she will do that. Good. All right. I'm going to do it with y'all. So, I have Karen. I have me. I have... Hello? I have Jennifer. She says she's in. All right, you guys. Ladies. This is awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So what do y'all think? Those of you that can comment. And those of you that are just listening, when you get to a place that you can comment, let me know what you comment or what you think when you get to a place that you can do comments. I would love to hear what a takeaway is for you today. This is love, laughter, and learning. I love this. This is what we're going to be doing. Karen says, I don't know how to put a hand. Oh, that's okay, Karen. That's okay. We'll figure out how to get you YouTube hipified. How's that? So this was fun, streaming in 2 different places. So listen up, everyone. If you want to help support the Recycled Mom, you've got lots of places you can do so. You can do it right here on Facebook by liking the Recycled Mom Facebook page. Give me a thumbs up. Comment every once in a while. That would be great. You can also follow me on YouTube. You can subscribe to my channel. You can give me a thumbs up when you watch this video. And also leave comments, because comments are a great way of getting to know each other. I can get to know you by when you leave comments, you leave questions, something that was encouraging to you. So yeah, you can do that. You can also follow me on Instagram, and I am the Recycled Mom, all on social media. So I'm on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. what did I say? Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. I'm on Snapchat too, but I only use Snapchat for the filters. They have some really crazy filters. Karen, you figured it out. Karen put a hand up. Yay! So, okay, Nancy says, I usually get up and check email and Facebook before even eating. Okay. I will get, what'd she say? I will get in. This is not letting me. Hang on a second. I'm going to switch tabs here. I will get in the word of the Lord and meditate the first hour of the day. All right, Nancy. Aunt Nancy, I'm going to hold you to that. And everybody that's listening right now, I want everyone to show some love to Nancy Harris because today is her birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, we love you. Happy birthday to you. So everyone tell my Aunt, well, she's my Aunt Nancy by marriage. It's my husband's Aunt Nancy, and today's her birthday. And so y'all wish her happy birthday and show her some love. So so we have Nancy join the chat or join the challenge. Karen, she says, I found the hand up. I love it. I love it. All right. All right. So I was telling you about where all around social media. Follow me on Facebook. Connect with me on Twitter. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Yay! Show some love. Share the chat, which you can do. You can share this with someone if you think they will benefit. You can also join our Facebook group, which if you're on my Recycle Mom Facebook page, if you scroll up to the top, there's a blue button that says Visit Group. Click on that, and you can join the private Facebook group, and we will have live chat there every Sunday afternoon. This month is something on YouTube called Vlogust. I know that's a weird term, but it's vlogging in August, and I am putting up a video every day. Of course, that's why I'm doing it live on YouTube, is so that I can make this my Vlogust Day 5 video. So, I'm going to be on YouTube a lot this month. Vlogging is hard. It's very challenging. So, I put up, this will be Day 5, but we were in Virginia Beach this last weekend, and we were visiting our niece. JT's youngest brother and his wife had their first baby. So, yay. So we got to meet the little baby and see how Steve and Valerie are doing. Valerie, if you're watching, hey! But the baby is just as sweet as you please. She's just so cute. And we hope to get back real soon and visit them again. So with that, I'm going to end the chat here. And I appreciate every one of you coming and listening and commenting, supporting. I'm going to check back next week. Normally my Sunday chats are at 2:30 Eastern Time on Sunday afternoons. And I will be live again on this page next week, not the private chat, because I want to have a follow-up on this and take it a little bit further with how we can have lasting behavior change and talk a little bit more about our beliefs next week. So, and beliefs meaning what we believe about ourselves. I'm not talking about like religious beliefs or anything like that. I'm talking about what we believe about ourselves and how that affects our behavior. So with that, y'all have a great week. Thank you so much for the love and support, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye. No, I don't know how to end up. Oh, okay.